Hi guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm just gonna let everything kind of get started here. Okay, hold on one second. All right, just give it a second to kind of, work its way out. The resolution which is not supported. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Hi guys, am I coming through okay? Or am I jumpy? If not, I will try my best to figure out this resolution situation. Hi everybody. Let me know how that is. Just getting everything kind of up and going. All right, for some reason it's telling me my resolution is not great, so tell me if it's okay. It's on our regular resolution. Hi guys, Happy New Year. Hi from Chicago. Coming through just fine. Okay, great. Thanks so much, Lori, I appreciate it. All right, let me know if that changes, you guys. Okay, no, it's okay, perfect. All right, awesome. Great. How are you? Happy New Year, everyone. I am super excited to see you. Please do not mind my messy couch over here, just trying to get everything back in order. I actually am redoing the beauty room right now, so things have kind of gotten a little crazy. But today we are going to be talking all about the amounts of skincare we should be using. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. All right, perfect. Hope you guys are doing great. How was everybody's New Year? Everybody's good? Just let everybody get on here. Happy Sunday. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Christine. All right, so start kind of thinking of questions that you might have as far as regards to amounts of skincare if I don't answer them. At the very end of, excuse me, at the very end of Skincare Sunday today, I will be tagging in the Ulta sale that starts today. I saw on my Facebook group that a couple people have requested that I chat through it. So at the very end of this, we will go through a very quick rundown of what I suggest you might want to look into purchasing during that sale. All right, so I have no skincare on right now. And if you can tell, my face is actually a little bit puffy. I had my 4th laser treatment done 2 days ago. So the girl that I had, if you guys are ever in Walnut Creek at Laser Away, if you live in the Bay Area, her name is Morgan. She is probably the best technician I have ever had. But she really went in this time, and I felt like it was really effective. But I am very, very puffy, and my skin is extremely tight, which is all to be expected when this treatment is done in this fashion. So I have no skincare on, so I'm actually going to be applying my skincare, talking about amounts that I use in these skincare options, and then after I'm done with that, we'll go through some things like acids and retin A and all of that stuff, all right? All right, Karen says, I did the TCA Peel Friday. I've researched conflicting advice. What do you think? What do you use on your face? Can I have your thoughts, please? Yes, Karen. So my aftercare for any kind of peel or laser work, honestly, I do not stray from Biossance, Garden of Wisdom, and Guerlain Naturals, and Lemieux. So if you can use growth factors, they're going to be very important. High levels of vitamin C. Make sure that, for me, when I use vitamin C, it's in the Lemieux serum, also the Biossance squalene and vitamin C, but it's all very, very, very calming to the skin. So I use a lot of essences, a lot of rehydrating sprays with no alcohols in them, and then sheet masks, hydrating sheet masks. And then, of course, sunflower oil is something that I incorporate every single day, but especially in this situation. Great question. All right, let's get on with this because my face feels like it's going to fall off. So basically what I do is I start with a cleanse, okay? When I've gone through a laser treatment or like a TCA peel or something to that effect, I make sure that I actually cleanse with an oil cleanser or a balm cleanser first, and then I don't really use another cleanser because I need that hydration back in. So that's what I have done. All right, so here's my essence, okay? This does have a small amount of lactic acid in it, so I don't do this the day right after, but I wanted to show you how I use this. It does not going to really hurt you. It's just, I want to be careful about acids on my skin, but it's 2 days out. I'm okay now. So make sure you guys, if you have questions, hold them until I'm just done applying this stuff so I don't miss your question. Okay, so this is literally what it looks like when I apply an essence. The way that this is constructed is it gives you the right amount when you put it all the way over, okay? When you are applying an essence or a hydrating toner, spray it on your face or place it on your face and then pat it in, okay? The amount of essence is going to be, when it's watery like this, is going to be important. I want you to start thinking of how to use skincare in a very kind of less is more fashion, okay? I see and hear, I'm going to do another skin because this is what I do every day. It's a little pool in my hand. I go back and forth and then I press it into the skin. I don't go on my eyelids, but I go around them. I see a lot of people using way too much products. Way too much amount of products. And that is why, one of the reasons why, we'll talk about pilling on another Skincare Sunday, but that's another reason for your, the pilling of your skincare when you're applying makeup. And I put everything on my hands, okay? So that is basically how I apply an essence. Now, you do not have to wait for this to dry for you to go into your next step. Because I am extra, you do not need any of these products. It's just showing you what I do. But because I am extra, I will actually use one of my favorite essences right now, which is the CosRX Snail Mucus. Sorry, my phone is on. I'll turn that off. The Snail Mucus. I have this in a video. Marie, if you don't mind, whenever you get a chance, linking the video for my affordable skincare. Marie, by the way, Marie is here. Such an amazing, let's give her a big high five for being such an amazing moderator for my group and my channel. She's awesome. Love Marie. So what I do for this Snail Mucus is I put 1 pump on my hand. And it looks something like this, okay? I also put it in between my hands. This Snail Mucus is rather thick, and then I'm going to press it into my skin, okay? Now you notice that I am not going to apply any more product to my hand because I'm just going to bring this all the way down my neck, okay? This feels so good. Oh. And then I put it on the back of my hands. All right, so that is really kind of how I apply my essences. It's very similar to how I apply my other essence, which is the balancing toner from CosRX. Essences, you don't really have to worry about the amount. I mean, it's in hydrating toners. There's nothing active in it, but just think less is more, okay? It's really, really important. Now, while I'm kind of letting this sit for a second, for me, every day, I use my TGF booster from Lemieux. Again, if you guys have any questions about if you can use growth factors, please refer back to my Skincare Sunday Live where we talked about growth factors. I do not have any cases of skin cancer, so I can use growth factors, all right? So this is going to be the same rules applied that I'm going to talk about right now for serums, for any serum that you use, okay? Any serum that you use. They come with droppers. Usually if you fill it up to the top, that is way too much product, especially if you are using medical grade skincare, okay? So if you are using something from the drugstore, usually it's not as potent. You are able to use more of it, but if you use more of it, that can lead to a lot of pilling, okay? So when you are using something like this, like a serum, you really want to check that you use basically 1/3 to half of a dropper size for your full face and neck, and of course back of the hands, okay? A really great way to do that is to think of it as a dime size. So when you put it out on your hand, you want to put a dime size. If I can show you guys, okay? Emulsify it just ever so slightly and then press it in. That is also, it might be too that you're not pressing everything into the skin. So really make sure you press this into the skin. I do not wipe skincare across my face except for a moisturizer. All the way down the neck. And that is enough product for the whole entire face. I hope that this is making sense. It's just really important, no matter how many serums or how little amount of serums, maybe you just do an essence, a serum, and a moisturizer and a sunscreen and you're on their way. It's really important to know that you do not need very much of your serums, okay? It's very, very important. I normally would layer my EGF DNA from Lemieux, and I'm going to do the same thing. It's a dime size, which is a small amount, you guys, and you're going to think it's not enough, but it is, okay? Press, 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 press. Oh my gosh, feels so good. Okay. Press that all the way into the skin. All right. I hope that this is also helpful because I get a lot of questions about, hey, can you apply your actual skincare on camera so we can see how you apply it? So I hope that this is being, you know, helpful. Good. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. All right. And then I will go in with my vitamin C, okay? Again, a dime size of vitamin C is all you need. Emulsify it, press, okay? Press, 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 press. You do not want any tugging. You also, if you have a tool that presses skincare in, for example, the tool that I showed you on my best of tools, my DIY tools, the face scrapers, what they call it, or face spatula, you turn it over, it helps skincare penetrate. If you have a lot of problems with pilling, that might be a great way to use it. What am I trying to say? The Clarisonic face massaging facial tool would be great. Also a Foreo, any kind of tool like that you can use to push product in, and that would be helpful with absorption. Okay, now this is a vitamin C. I am going to let this sit. This is really important. What I do is, even if I'm not using a vitamin C, which is not something that happens, but even if I'm not using a vitamin C, I will do essence, serum, and then I will do eye cream, and I will wait and brush my teeth, brush my hair, and then I will go in with my moisturizer and SPF, okay? So it's really important that you do allow these layers to sink into the skin, okay? Oh, thank you, Meredith. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Meredith. Wow, thank you. All right, so now that that's sitting in, let's talk about eye creams. There are a lot of different consistencies of eye creams. So there are some that are in a pot like this. This is the Eminence, it's one of my faves. Eminence, what do we call this? Bearberry Eye Repair Cream. You do not use very much of ones that come in a pot like this. I don't love the delivery system because the effectiveness of the ingredients can be diminished because air gets in, but you only would need this much. Let's see here if I can show you guys. That is how much you would need for both of your orbital bones, okay? You do not need very much. Now, when we're talking about something like this, so the Biossance Squalene Eye Gel, I know for me, for my skin type, I like to apply this first and then an eye cream over it because it just isn't enough hydration for me. Oh, thank you, Marie. That was unnecessary. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so for this, it's an eye gel. Remember, you have to start thinking of what the words are for those products. It's a gel, so it's going to be lighter waist consistency than an eye cream. Again, use the tip of your pinky. Do you see that? That is all you need, okay? And you just kind of put this in between your fingers and you tap on the bone of your eye and on the bone of your eye use my other finger here. And I would say it's the size of a pea, okay? Honestly, the size of a pea, if not less. Eye creams are extremely, for the most part, concentrated. So using too much can lead to milia. It can actually lead to your concealer creasing. So really making sure that you use the right amount is very, very important, okay? All right, so this is my favorite eye serum, and if you watched my video that I just did on ingredients, you'll know why. Here's my other current favorite. I, of course, love the IT Cosmetics one we always talk about. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones we talk about. This one is an eye cream. This is Paula's Choice. Again, I use the tiniest amount, okay? The tiniest amount. Again, between our fingers and start to pat in. Eye creams, this is why I do it in between things, is eye creams really need a chance to sink into the skin, all right? Eye creams are, again, are a little bit more concentrated and have a tendency to be a little bit more opaque, and so they need a second to sink into the skin. That's why a lot of people want a really simple routine in the morning, because they don't have a lot of time to allow these products to really sink in and do what they are supposed to do, okay? I'm very fortunate that I do most mornings have time to let things sink in. So right now what I would do is I would get dressed, put body lotion on, maybe pull my hair back or do whatever I'm going to be doing for the day with my hair. And then in a few more minutes, I will go in with my moisturizer and SPF. So while I'm allowing this to sit here, let's talk about acids. I'm going to be doing a whole series, which I'm really excited about, all about sensitive skin and rosacea, coming up probably next month. And it's going to be all about tips and tricks you can use for skincare and cosmetics for people that have sensitive skin and rosacea, okay? But this tip that I'm going to say is going to be of the utmost importance for people that do have sensitive skin, as well as others that are new into acids, retinols, active ingredients like that, okay? Before I go on to that, I just want to say the same rules apply that I talked to you guys about for these serums apply for your niacinamide, your ceramide serums, your CoQ10, peptide serums. I really want to kind of drive this point home that it is very important to use a little bit and push them into the skin. I just really can't say that enough. That is why, honestly, I really kind of hope that people steer away from putting all of your serums into one little palmful, like if I was to do like vitamin C, E and G, you know, peptides, ceramides, and then spreading that all over the face. This is why it's super important to, in my opinion, make sure you apply each serum or each layer individually, because you want to make sure that you're not getting too much of one product in certain sections of the face. You want to make sure that it goes where you want it to go. And you want to make sure that you're able to press those products into the skin. And you also want to make sure that you're getting enough of each serum. So I hope that that makes sense. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about actives. This is really important, guys. When I used to, well, not used to because I still do, but when I was in the beginning of my skincare career, because if you guys don't know, if you guys are brand new here, welcome, welcome. I am an esthetician. I've been practicing skin for a long time. I used to treat my celebrity clients' skin and then do their makeup. That was something that they would do, come in for facials and treatments with me every 4 weeks. So I have been trained by some of the very top dermatologists in the fields. But when I was at the beginning of my career, I was taught by a dermatologist actually over at oh my gosh, why am I forgetting the name of the brand? Oh my god. Hello, hold on. So annoying. I'm sorry. My brain is not working well because of this cold. Dermalogica. I don't know why that was escaping me. It was so long ago. But I was trained by one of their chemists and dermatologists how to know how much of your acids to apply, okay? It's really important to think about this technique. So when you're looking at your hand, you want to start with an acid that is the size, I would say right here, the size of your knuckle on your ring finger up to the tip of your finger, okay? And that is for your full face. So let me show you what I mean. So when we're talking about an acid, we want to use this amount, okay? I want to know from you guys, how many of you guys use more than this of your acids, okay? I want to know if you use more than this of your acids, because I was totally a culprit of this before I learned, okay? I know, I'm on so many vitamins right now. I'm working on it. It's just one of those colds that lingers for almost more than a week. But this is how much you need of the acids, okay? This is just applying to acid serums, AHAs, BHAs, okay? That's what we're talking about. So glycolic, lactic, salicylic, ferulic, mandelic. This is the amount that you need to be using for your acids. And this is specifically important because you do not want to overuse this type of product, okay? If you are super sensitive, you can, and this is again for your full face all the way down to your clavicle or lower actually. So this is going to be for the full area, okay? So that's really important. I really want to make sure that you understand this. And then whenever you have this amount, what I like to suggest and what I always told my clients, and of course what I was trained on by dermatologists, is to take your finger, a little bit of it, and start to dot it all over the face like we talk about with foundation. Okay? And then press that in, do a gentle, spreading. We're not going to talk about rubbing, spreading, and press that into the skin. Make sure it's distributed all the way around the face, okay? If you feel like you have done enough and it feels like that product is everywhere, you now know you need less than this, okay? But please do not use more. You will feel to yourself like, oh, I need more. Like that's just not going to be effective. Honestly, it's better to start with less because it's still going to be effective. These acids nowadays, for the most part, are very potent, okay? So, oh, good, I'm seeing this. Okay, perfect. So it says, Kimberly says, wow, I've been using double that. Perfect. Lori says, I use way too much. Perfect. Great. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Heather. Okay. How do you get that little bit in so much area? So Jolene, I hope that makes sense where I talked about the dotting method around the face, because what that does is it distributes the product all around the face, and then you can, whatever you have on the rest of your hand, you can emulsify and then continue to press. But what I do is I usually don't have anything left over. But you can just wipe off, do this, and start to press into the skin. And you can use on the back of your hands, okay? And that really goes for every kind of serum. So like this serum, okay, from Drunk Elephant. It's really important to use your AHAs, BHAs very strategically, especially salicylic acid, you guys. Really, really hope that this is making like a difference, and knowing that's also why you might be having a reaction to some of these products. Like you think to yourself, oh, I can't use AHAs or BHAs. It's probably, well, one of the reasons it could be is that you are using too much. It's really, really important, okay? So if your acids come in a dropper form, okay, so say they come in like a bottle that's more liquidy, I would start with 2 to 3 drops on your palm and do the same tapping technique, okay? So less is more, dime size for serums, okay? Perfect. Great. Okay, fantastic. So my, oh, and then I want to talk about this. So let's talk about this stuff, the Drunk Elephant, retinol, and like tretinoin cream, okay? Please, 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 only use the tip of your baby finger. Same goes for this, you guys. Same goes for this. You can use the tip of your ring finger as well, okay? That is how much I use of my Retin-A and my retinol, okay? That's how much I use. And I do the same technique with this product about the tapping motion, okay, you guys? I tap it all over my face first to make sure that I have an even amount all over my face, and then I spread it in, Okay, that is really important to know. That's hot. A lot of people have been getting a reaction from the drunk elephant because A, they go in too quickly with too much and they use it too often. So, and that also could be the reason for your retin-A giving you a problem as well. Okay, so let me know if that's working for you. Okay, let me just get a towel. All right. Sorry, guys. A bunch of that back and forth today. All right. Now, let's get into oils. So I'm going to apply, actually, a vitamin C oil. This is by Biossance. It's a squalene and vitamin C oil. Oils. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a dime size. Emulsify it in your hands. Press this in. A lot of people can overuse oils. It's very easy to overuse oils, especially a dry oil like this, because it sinks into the skin so quickly, okay? This is how I apply that oil, okay? That is as easy as it is. Pop that on, and then I will use a moisturizer. So for this, just today, because that's feel like it. I'm using the You to the People kale and spinach green tea. This is a gel moisturizer. I've already built layers of hydration. So this is the only amount of moisturizer I use. That's it. And I'll tap all over the skin and then gently spread it around. And I'm good to go. Now, if you are severely dehydrated, you can use more or a thicker cream. But really, honestly, the amount of cream is also very important because you can put on way too much cream and then you're in trouble with pilling again and all of that stuff, okay? When it comes to sunscreens, make sure you are using a quarter size for your face and then probably a nickel size for your neck and décolleté, okay? Super important to use the appropriate amount of SPF, all right? All right, so I hope that that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna get in here. Back of your necks, absolutely. If you have shorter hair, there's enough product that we use to just, I actually go like this. Is it AOG 007? I go like this. So this is how I get my whole neck. That's when I apply product. I'm usually naked. So I don't have any collars or anything like that, but you absolutely should be kind of cupping the neck. All right. Lori, good, thank you. Okay, so Meredith asked, do you use the vitamin C oil in place of the vitamin C serum? Great question. Meredith, I do not use the Biossance vitamin C oil during the day unless I have had a laser procedure. So I only use the Lemieux or the Drunk Elephant or the Lemen or, you know, all the vitamin C's I've talked about. So I'll only use one vitamin C during the day. Catherine says, Marie, sorry, hold on, I'm missing stuff. Whoa. So Anna says, hi, Elle, can you put AHAs, BHAs under your eyes too? I wouldn't, unless your eye cream already comes with it. That, in my opinion, is what retinol is for. Let's see here. Emily says, can you use the Drunk Elephant Night TLC with their retinol the same night? Yes, and I have many times, but please be careful. That is a potent mix, girl. That is a potent, potent mix. But you can. What products can you absolutely not layer? So Kayla, that is the second addition to my first part series on ingredients that will be coming up this week. So please make sure to watch my channel for that. Kelly says, not sure if this question was asked and answered, but how long should it take to notice if new products are starting you are starting using to give you the benefits you're looking for? It really depends upon your age. We've talked about this before, but not recently. It depends upon how old you are. As we age, our cell turnover and response to ingredients does slow down. So when you're in your 20s and 30s, you probably could see results between 4 to 6 weeks. When you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, it can almost sometimes last or take up to 3 months. So it just depends. Do you use retinoid on a night when you're not using acids? Yes. Yes, I use my retin-A alone. I never use it with acids or anything like that. I'm now down to only 1 day a week of my retin-A because, in my opinion, yes, the price point is high, but this is so gosh darn effective. All right. Denise, when do you apply the sunscreen? Right now. So I literally let this sink in for a few minutes, and then I'll apply sunscreen right after my moisturizer. Mercedes says, are you familiar with Rituals skincare? I actually have been meaning to talk about Rituals because I've been using their hand cream and hand wash for a while now, and I really, really enjoy it. I love the line. I think it's really super interesting and fun. They actually opened up a store in Walnut Creek near me recently that I'm excited about. Okay. Still a fan of Maylove. Absolutely. 100% Jody. Can you use vitamin C serum under your eyes? Again, you guys, the eye situation, I don't use any products except for my TGF booster because it says it's okay, and my galactamite essence from CosRX under my eyes. I only use products that are specifically formulated for the eye area. I don't want to mess around with, you know, things getting in my eyes and burning. The stuff around your eyes, the products that are meant for your eyes are specifically formulated for that area. So yeah, so that's all of the eye questions. Make sure you are, you know, using eye specific products. Okay. T-Rose Lover. I was using vitamin C on my neck and retin-A at night, and my skin got red and began wearing down. Vitamin C. Okay. It's could be T-Rose Lover. It could be that you started to do it too often. As we talk about on my channel, I only use acids or you know, a retinol maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, so I would back off of that. Also, too, I would look into the type of vitamin C that you're using. It might not be agreeing with you. If you want to know a couple different types, please go to my Best of series, the 2018 vitamin C, and we talk a little bit about that. All right. Renee says, do you like Sunday Riley products? You know, usually on my channel, and I'm actually going to be addressing this in a few weeks, I don't love to talk negatively about brands, about people. That's just not what I'm here to bring to the world. I'm here to bring fun, positivity, lightheartedness, love, compassion, kindness. So if I don't usually talk about a product, it usually means that it didn't work for me personally, or I haven't tried it yet. Sunday Riley just doesn't work for me, and I don't love the ethics of the company, and that's just my 2 cents. All right. Also, to make sure you guys go back to my Best of series. I've talked about oils for different skin types. Make sure you guys go and watch that. Amanda, I have a bunch of oils in there for you to try. Okay. Boy, I have to back off my acids. Good, Lori. I'm glad that we're really kind of getting in on that. What product will help get rid of dark spots? Marie Molly. It's going to be exfoliation and vitamin C and probably retinoids is going to be the best bet, but it depends upon what your pigmentation is from. Are you familiar, Rafaela says, are you familiar with First Aid Beauty Eye Cream, the Triple Remedy? Yes, absolutely. It's actually really good. First Aid Beauty is a really great brand, but it's definitely more of an introductory brand. So if you're looking for clinical results, First Aid Beauty is not going to give that to you. But yeah. Jill, take a look at my Best of series for essences, 2018. It will give you some options. Honestly, the essence doesn't matter for however old you are. The essences are great. Christine says, what do you think about Arginine? I think it's fantastic. I want it in more products, to be honest with you. I don't want to take the extra step of doing it. If you're found, okay, Kim Jasper says, if your foundation has an SPF in it, so do you need to use an additional SPF under your foundation? Yes, that is such a great question, Kim. In my opinion, absolutely need an extra SPF because you can't rely on the amount of, do you know how much a foundation you would have to use to get that percentage of SPF? Just think of any kind of SPF, you need a quarter size of SPF just for your face, or more. So you would have to use a ton of foundation to get that SPF. You need an SPF between 30 and 45 is what I usually recommend, but 30 is the best bet. Great question. Lane says, can I use Glow Maker with vitamin C at the same time? Glow Maker is a vitamin C, Lane, so you just need one. Okay. If you break out after using a product, should you continue use, and for how long if getting the same results? Laura, it depends on what it is, to be very honest with you. Breakouts sometimes can be purging. It really depends on what it is. But if I worry more about skin sensitivity, like peeling, redness, burning, those are bad signs. Breakouts, if they last more than a week, I would stop using the product. But sometimes your skin is purging. So Mercedes, I'm actually thinking about doing a whole skincare video for kids under 18. It's been a topic I've steered away from for a long time, but in my group, some moms have been asking me, so I'm figuring out how to do that delicately. All right. Another 5 minutes, we'll answer your questions. All right. What is your daytime vitamin C if not Biossance? PJ, for me right now, it's either the Drunk Elephant or the Lemieux. Yep. If you guys really want to know what I've been using this past year, really go and watch my Best of series 2018. It will really narrow some of this down for you guys. Okay, Cheryl says, should I stop using Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads every day? I'm very concerned. You are more than welcome to use Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads every day. It's up to you. If your skin is reacting very well to it, then great. I don't particularly use them every day. I use them about 3 times a week. All right. Let's see here. Ravi says, how much and how often should we use sunflower oil? So the same rules apply for sunflower oil that we just talked about for oils. It's going to be a dime size in your palm of your hand, and sunflower oil is not active, so you can use that as many times as you want throughout the day. Okay. So Barbara, take a look in my channel, and she's asking, she says the best drugstore anti-aging products, please. I have a whole section called affordable skincare products as well as drugstore goodies. Look in my playlist, and those will be a great resource for you. Okay. Anna says, hey, Elle, I really need you to create me for my skincare routine. Do you have a video with different budgets? I do have a lot of videos with different budgets. Anna, I do, if you're an iPhone user, I do have a service that I can create that for you. It's called Instant Go. All right. Can we see my gorgeous cat? He is actually downstairs sleeping. All right. Have you heard, Cheryl says, have you heard of Osmosis Skincare? Yes, I have. I've heard some great things. I have not tried enough of the brand to comment. How do you use retinol on dry skin? I have a whole Skincare Sunday on retinols. Take a look at that, but you can use them 2 to 3 times a week or 1 time a week. But that's how I would do it. And then you also want to make sure you prep the skin with an essence before. Okay, let's talk about this. Thanks, guys, for the support. I appreciate it. Peggy asks, are there similar products to the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads? I actually talked about this in my Best of series for AHAs and BHAs. I have not found a product that is like Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads because it has a neutralizing step in it, so I haven't found one. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. So let's talk about the Ulta sale really quickly, okay? So today's steals are It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream and Mario Badescu Brightening Regimen Kit. Mario Badescu is pretty good. It's not super effective, but it's only $19. If you're looking for a more drugstore priced product, this is a great little set. It has a glycolic foaming cleanser. So anybody that's dehydrated, don't get this set, but anybody else can, especially my oilier girls. It has an AHA, it says Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion, which is great. It also has a vitamin C serum and a brightening mask and some other great stuff. So look into that. That is going to be something that you should look into. For Monday, looking here, I don't love anything on Monday. Oh, you guys, on January 9th, it says multi-branded, discover brands, Julep, Ahava, Bliss, and Hey Honey. That Ahava product is fantastic. It is, it says $6 to $28. I would just get that just for the Julep and the Ahava products. It's so good. So good. Let's see here. Yeah. So, on January 12th, Murad's Environmental Shield Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lighting Serum. If you have dark pigmentation that you're looking for something to really even that out, I used to use this a long time ago. It's very, very good, and it's only $34, and it's normally $70. So that's something that I will absolutely look into. I would look into for sure. All right. I'm just looking through the rest of them, so just give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. On January 23rd, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Minis. Get that. It's so good. We talked about that in a couple other days' videos. And then on the same day, Mad Hippie brand is on sale. So you guys should look into that because their vitamin C is actually quite effective and really great priced and very clean. So look into that on January 23rd. Mad Hippie is on sale, as well as I know a lot of people love Elemis. So look into that as well. I don't have a feeling about it because I haven't tried a ton from them. Okay, great. Where is your Cuddle Duds jacket, doll? Not on right now because it's in the wash. All right. Oh, great. I'm just reading the comments. Diane, I have a video all about my favorite hair removal on the face, and it's called Dermaflash. So just put in Dermaflash Elle Leary into the search bar on YouTube, and it'll come up. The Elemis Balm I've heard is very good, so definitely. Thank you, Kelly. Marie Price says, do we need an eye cream and an eye serum? No, you absolutely do not. I just find because I'm really getting a lot of texture under here now as I'm getting older, I feel I need extra love. I don't love, John Newark says, do you use Hydro Boost from Neutrogena? Unfortunately, I'll just be very honest, I am not a huge fan of Neutrogena's products. They are pretty toxic. So yeah. All right. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I have a lot in store for you this coming year. I mean, some amazing stuff. I'm working with some dermatologists and some skincare experts. I have a lot of great stuff coming up that I can't wait to share with you. Remember, every third week of every month is Green Week, and I'm actually partnering with a really cool online company, not paid or anything like that, but partnering with them to share with some of that information to you. So a lot of great stuff. All right. If you guys need some help too on finding some of my videos, come join my Facebook group. You can find it at Beauty Over 30 L Squad. Make sure you answer the questions to get in, but that group is really great if you have a lot of these questions and you're looking for videos of mine, and that will be really helpful on Facebook. Elle, are you happy with your laser treatment so far? Yes, extremely happy. Absolutely, Lynn. You can use sunflower oil however you want. Totally okay. All right. So I will see you all, remember, every first and third Sunday of the month. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you guys are still here, listen. I found, so I'm cleaning up my beauty room. Ready? Listen, listen, listen. I have the Vula. I think this is this foundation I talked about. I love this. It's a serum-based foundation. If you guys have not watched my Foundation Friday on this, please do. It is a fantastic, clean, serum, anti-aging foundation. And just for my people that are on my live, please let me know. I'm going to tell you right now what colors I have left, and I will send you one of these. It's such a good, it's like a medium to full coverage foundation. So ready, everybody? If you want to write these down, I'll give you a second to get a pen. My email address is info@elleleary.com. And the first person to email me about whichever shade they want will get it. Okay? You ready? All right. I have shade 8. I have shade 6, shade 2, shade 5, shade 7, and shade 1. Okay? So again, that is 1, 7, 5, 2, 6, and 8. Go to their website. The brand again is right here. I'll show it to you. It's VOULA. Look at the colors and pick one color. Email me just one color, and I will respond to whoever I get the first one, and I'll mail them to you guys. There's no reason why I need this many colors. So I will be happy to spread the love with you guys, okay? No, Laura, do not use that drunk elephant retinol under the eyes. All right, so happy to do a little giveaway, a little surprise giveaway for my people that are part of my live. I really appreciate you being here. So please, please, please email me. Again, it's first come, first serve. So if you're watching this on the replay, I'm sorry about that. But first come, first serve, and email me at info@elleleary.com, and just one color. So go to the website, pick which color you think you are, and email me, and I'll respond to you guys tomorrow. And get your shipping information and all of that, okay? So thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you making 2018 one of the most special years I possibly could have, and I'm looking forward to doing it again in 2019. I love ya, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.